Many of you have told me that, Saro, you're the greatest. No, I'm just kidding. But you tell me that my dog is very food motivated, it's very treat motivated. Then you come and say, don't use treats or food and use play and praise to train your dog. But unfortunately, my dog is not play or praise motivated. What can I do? What can we start doing in order to change our dog not to be so focused and motivated with treats? So in this video, I want to explain to you how you get over this challenge of not being able to train your dog using play and praise. One thing that I want you to always remember is that dogs have been bred and designed by humans for humans. Think about it. Dogs have been bred and designed by humans for humans. So what does that really mean? That means that dogs have been selected to work for us, be with us, accompany us, be easygoing and well-behaved in order to work for us. That is very important to remember and realize. It makes you to think and approach your dog differently. So now, if your dog is not playful, that's because that's an assumption that you have created in your mind, and unfortunately a lot of dog food companies have been the blame, and I'm not blaming you because they have done a great job of brainwashing dog owners that treats or food are the only way of training a dog and getting results from a dog. And that mindset has caused you to create this wall between you and your dog, so you can't pass through this wall. And you say, you know what, that's it, I give up. I'm not gonna be able to do anything now because my dog is just motivated with food and treats. Now, if you think that's the case, I just want you to take a moment and think about it. How can I improve this relationship with my dog? The way that you can improve the relationship between you and your dog, so your dog is not looking at you as food dispenser, or it doesn't respond to you only because you have food, is to take time and to connect with your dog. What that means is, literally, when it comes to your life with your dog, is I want you to detach yourself from everyday life, detach yourself from your phone, put the phone away, turn off the TV. Don't think about your job, don't think about your family members, don't think about anything. Zone out everything else and literally and physically, emotionally and mentally be with your dog. The reason you are thinking that way, that your dog is not play or praise motivated, is because you have given up. You haven't even tried to do anything. You look for answers on internet, for example, how do I train my dog? And everybody says use treats or food to train your dog. So you think that's the only way. You also see do this and do that. 3 steps, 5 steps, that's not it. The way you connect with your dog is literally spending time with your dog. When I say spending time with your dog, what I'm doing now with my dog is just simply interacting and playing. Playing doesn't have to be literally physical. Up here, stay, good girl. So we are interacting, we are playing, we're doing something. I'm taking my time. Here, sit, stay, good girl. Taking my time to interact with my dog, not just to share affection, but I just told her to sit and stay. Good girl, down, good girl, yes. That was good, yes. Oh, yes. Just interact with your dog. Start with that. Start with interaction. Start with doing something as simple as being in the moment for 10, 15 minutes a day. You don't have to really physically play with your dog. You can just interact with your dog. Get started with that simple task. Now, the other tip that I have is, you may have a dog that needs more challenging interactions. Come on. Good girl, yes. So for example, if your dog is the type of dog that wants to interact a little bit more challenging obstacle courses, you can ask your dog, for example, Annie, come here, sit, stay. So I'm asking her to sit and stay, and her reward for sitting and staying is this. Annie, right? You're changing and you're shifting the way you're thinking about rewarding your dog. Rewarding a dog is not by food, it's giving them what they want. You have to figure out what it is. Is it a simple interaction with the dog? Is it maybe a little bit challenging obstacle course? Maybe it's a game of fetch that is a little bit more sophisticated. And you sit, down, stay. So, stay. Nope. Go get it. A little bit more sophisticated. You just have to find out what it is. Is it a brain game? Is it an emotional game that your dog wants? Is it a physical game that your dog wants? Is it something that you as a dog owner only knows what that is? You own your dog. You know your dog better than anybody else. You and your dog are an item. You can figure that out, what that is, and you can provide that simple game that your dog likes. There is one interesting documentary about play and animals, and how play is important for animals, any animal, and how play can be beneficial to animals and you as well. I'm going to leave a link to this documentary in the description. I highly suggest you to go ahead and watch that video. Now, if you want to learn how I turn the play into training session, I'm going to link a video right here that you can go ahead and watch that and learn how I do that. And I'll see you in that video. And until next time, have fun with your dog.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch, I ain't lazy.